Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back. The previous class we have completed story writing. I hope all have completed and studied. In this class, we are going to learn Unit 3 C part. The topic of the lesson is My Robot Robbie. So this is a very interesting lesson. It's about robots. So all of you take page number 59 in your textbook and be ready. Let's go. Dear students, take page number 59. The topic is My Robot Robbie. So this is a very interesting lesson. It's about robots. There are many robots available in nowadays. It has various usage. Here we are going to learn one type of amazing robot. So this lesson, the fully conversation between the boy and his robot, how it is useful, he can share in that lesson. So first passage he describe about its appearance. See, my Robbie is to be the precise Robbie. 999XHA is made up of shining metal. How it is made with shining metal and precise Robbie 999XHA. So it has head, chest and arms, everything made up of metal. Okay. First he said about the appearance and how its eyes are. Its eyes are glowing electric bulbs and moves on the four wheels like my toy car. So how the toy cars move, that like the robots will move. And you should hear it speak soft and soothing, not like computerized metal-like voices of other robots. So compared to other robots, it is different. This is only he shared in the first passage. Come on, Robbie, bring me milk. Yes, Sunny. I will say Robbie. And it goes to the kitchen and come back and bringing a glass of milk on the tray. So what is the name of the boy? Sunny. So he said, come on, Robbie, brings me milk. He asked milk to the robot and it brings from the kitchen and give it to the boy. Do you want anything else, Sunny? Yes, I want biscuits too. So what he wants? The robot asked a question to the boy. Anything else other than milk? He said, yes, I want biscuit. Fine, I will bring you biscuits, says Robbie. Anything else? He asked. Okay, I'll bring the biscuit. Then any other things you want? He said, no. Robbie goes back to the kitchen and brings me biscuit. Robbie is always helpful. Robbie is hardworking too. So he described about the work of the Robbie. How it is. It is very helpful to the boy and of course it is very hardworking and it does all the kinds of tasks at home. It cleans the floor. It washes clothes and utensils. It helps mummy in the kitchen. Mummy is all the price for it. But please don't get the impression that Robbie is simply a mechanical servant. Only good at doing the physical work. It is much more than that. It has brains too. Are you not ready to believe me? So what the boy suggests, he said it is not only can do the physical work, it has a good brain also. Whatever we will order, it can bring. Of course, it has a good brain, said by the boy. So this is only given the first page. Yes, the two characters who are all the Robbie and the boy Sunny. So the Sunny, he said about the appearance of robot and how it is helpful to the home. Okay, now turn page number 60. Page number 60. Okay, let me ask Robbie a few questions about his source community. Hey Robbie, come here. He want to ask some questions to Robbie. Yes, Sunny, what can I do for you? Asks Robbie as it comes and stands before me. So now the boy said he asked some questions to his Robbie. What is the answer given by it? We can see in this page. I want to ask some questions about your family. Yes, you may. What does the word robot mean? He asked the question, what is the meaning of the word robot? Good question, says Robbie, and continues, the word robot, Sunny, you will be surprised to know, has derived the Cbse word roboto and its slave in the H language. The word has first used by the H writer Carol Carpac in the play Resumes Universal Robots way back in 1921. First, he asked the family about the robots and what is the meaning of the word. He said about it, where it is derived and who used in his writing. So, which play? The Resumes Universal Robots way back in 1921. Oh, way back in 1921? Yes, Sunny. So, he said, you came back in the year of 1921? It said, yes. What was the play about? So, he asked about the play. In the play, a group of mechanical slaves or robots, they rebel against their human master. So, in this play is about the robot, how it is worked as a slave and it rebel against their master. Oh, that sounds dangerous, but that is not possible now, says Robbie. First, their sounds are very dangerous, and of course, but now it is possible now. It is not possible here, said by this Robbie. How come? We are governed by laws that prevent us from doing any kind of mischief against a human being. Oh, that is true. I am ignorant about them. What are they? Can you tell me? So he asked, what are the works done by the past robots? Yes, certainly, Sunni, says Robbie, and continues. These laws are known as the laws of robotics. They are also known as Asimov's laws of robotics. So it said the robots, what they done in the past, it is known as laws. He said these laws are known as the laws of robotics. What is the name of the laws? Laws of robotics. That is also known as Asimov's laws of robotics. Okay, can you understood? In this page, the Sunni, the boy, he asked some questions to the robot about his family, where it is came back, and how the past robots are worked. Okay, now turn page number 61. Page number 61. Asimov's laws. What is this Asimov? Who asked? Sunni asked to the Robbie. A name of what? A robot. He said, what is the name of Asimov? No, Sunni, it is the name of the famous science fiction writer, an extraordinary human being who wrote more than 500 books on science and science fiction. So Asimov is the name of the author, and he said more things about science, technological things, and in his writing more than 500 books he written. So it is said by Robert to Sunni. Wow, 500 books? I have not yet read 500 books. So the boy said, I didn't read. His full name is Isaac Asimov. In 1940, he wrote a story which contained the laws that did not allow a robot to harm a human being, because he know robots can be dangerous if misguided. So he said about the dangerousness of robots. If you are misguided, it will give very harm to the people. These laws have been built into our design, so I need not be scared of you want anytime, he said in his book. Not at all, my dear Sunni. Robbie goes back to the kitchen to help Mummy with her household chores. In fact, you will be surprised to know the Robbie works throughout the day. When the night comes and all the work's done, Mummy takes Robbie to the corner of her flat and presses a button on its back. Robbie, glowing eyes shut off. Its humming noise also stops. It stands at the statue throughout the night. So, how it is worked? First, whatever the boy and his mummy want, he can do all the works. So the day end, he finished all the household work, and after that his mummy takes a robot in the corner and switched off, and it is just a stand like a statue in the middle of the floor. So this is like the conversation between the Sunni and the robot ends. In this first part, how their conversation, where it is come from, who invented the robots, and their family, and about the Asimov's laws and his books. That all we learn from the first 3 pages. Balance part we can see in the next class. So thank you. All of you read this full lesson and study the glossaries. Words, it means a word's meaning. Thank you.